Good morning, lovely grade fours. It's time for another Miss Brown maths lesson. Today, we're going to use our understanding of odd and even in our addition and our subtraction. Okay, so I've told my brain all the things I think it's going to need for this lesson. I've got my in-head place value chart ready because I know I'm going to need that. I've got some stuff about my odd and even ready to go. And I've written myself a little cheat sheet to remind myself what numbers are odd and which numbers are even, because I'm going to need that today. All right. Now, this lesson I teach every year, and normally I give you guys a little pile of cards and I send you off to try and come up with some rules for me. That's not going to work this year. So what I've done is I've given you the rules, okay? This works really well with our rucksack, you know, where we R-U-S-A-C. So this is actually this one down here. It's a check strategy. And it's a way of checking whether your answer is right. I know if you've watched some of my videos before, you've heard me say, check with a partner. You might have heard me estimate. I say my number should be around, oh, look, my answer is. This is another track strategy. This is a way to see whether your addition or subtraction has worked. Okay. So having a look at my rules for addition of even and odd numbers. It says if I add an even number and an even number, my answer is definitely going to be even. If I add an even number and an odd number, my answer's got to be an odd number. And if I add two odd numbers together, I get an even number. So we're going to check that, and then I have some for you to be able to check that the rule is correct. So let's start with adding an even and an even. Here's my even and an even card. I've got 26, add on 12. I could write those the other way. It really doesn't matter with adding, but I always like to have the big one on top. All right. 2 and 6 is 8. 2 tens plus 1 10 is 3 tens. To work out if it's even or odd, I look at the ones place value. 8 is an even number, so my answer is even. I'm going to check with my rule. I added an even number and an even number. Got an even number. Yep, must be in the right department. Let's check an even and an odd. Right. 24, add on 13. Here's my even number. Here's my odd number. Right. 4 add on 3 is 7. 2 tens add on 1 10 is 3 tens. Right, looking at my ones column, I've got a 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are odd. So 37 is odd. Even number plus an odd number gives me an odd number. You beauty. All right, let's check the odd and the odd. Here's my odd number and my odd number. 17 add on 21. 17 add on 21. No, I don't like that. I like to have the big number at the top. I don't know why. I'm thinking a teacher used to tell me I had to. Okay. 1 add on 7 is 8. 2 tens add on 1 10 is 3 tens. 8 is an even number because it's one of my twos facts. If I'm thinking about my times table, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 is an even number. Check up here, odd number plus an odd number gives me an even number. Fantastic, I've just proven that rule. All right, let's move over to some subtraction. Let me tidy my stuff out of the way. All right. It's going to be the same with subtraction. I've got my set of rules And these rules can be used to check whether my answer's right. So an even take away an even gives me an even. An even take away an odd equals an odd. An odd take away an odd gives me an even. And if you can't remember this on a test, you can write yourself a couple of sums and see if you can work out what they are going to be. Right, first one says even take away an even. Oh, good work, Miss Brown, picked an easy one. 28, take away 10. Now, because it's a subtraction, I actually have to keep them in order. 8, take away 0, gives me 8. Love that when I have to give away 0. 2 10s take away 1 10 is 1 10. My number is 18. 8 is an even number. Even take away even equals even. Fantastic, Miss Brown, good work. All right, now we'll do the even take away the odd. So I've got 78, take away 11, 8, take away 1 is 7, 7 10s, take away 1 10 is 6 10s. All right, 67, 1 3 5 7 9. Okay, so that's an odd number. Let's check if that's right. Even take away odd gives me an odd number. Fantastic. Great work, Miss Brown. All right, so the last one is that odd take away an odd. I've got 89, take away 61. Now, it reckons I'm going to get an even number. Hopefully that's what I get, and then I'm right. 9 1s take away 1 1 gives me 8. 8 10s take away 6 10s gives me 2 10s. 2 4 6 8. Yep, that's an even number. Was I right? Odd take away odd equals even. Fantastic. Now on your lesson plan, you'll find that I've left you a couple more problems. So they'll look like these ones. I want you to, in your book, write the number. So I'm going to do 28 add on 17. Now I'm adding an even number and an odd number. So looking at my rules, even number and an odd number, my answer is going to be an odd. So I'm going to predict that my answer will be an odd, and then I'm going to confirm. 8 plus 7 is 15. Write my 5 1s down, put my 10 in the tens column. 1 10 plus 2 10s is 3 10s, plus 1 more 10 is 4 10s. Gives me 45. Is 45 an odd number? You beauty, Miss Brown, good work. You proved the rule was right and your prediction was right. Good work, Miss Brown. Okay, your job is to get the lesson plan and check your answers and make sure that they fit the rules. Fantastic. See you next time, guys.